And
Welcome
we're sponsored by Carback.
We wish. Carback, can you please give us some beer? And we'll just shout you out every single time that we turn these cameras on.
Listen, the sign is already there.
I know.
Might as well. Might as well.
We'll talk about it later, okay? Welcome back to the Degenerates, your favorite place for some potentially hot takes from people that
just love
don't really take themselves seriously, but you still love to hear us anyway. Before we actually get started with the craziness that is this week, everybody here's been doing such a great job. TikTok has been blowing up for us a little bit, so a little bit of rewards.
Algorithm is crazy.
We're starting off on a high note, on a positive note for everybody. But other than that, the craziness that is Sunday night, Oscars. First of all, nobody knew the Oscars was happening.
I had no idea. Don't you fucking worry about it.
But because it's such a hot topic right now, and I'm sure this is raw, by the way. Nobody in this room knows anybody's opinions.
Usually we argue about it on the group chat.
Yes.
This time we were like,
none of us know.
We are not saying a thing because we all have a lot of opinions, and we're all gonna find out what those opinions are right now.
And usually, like I've always said, this kind of conversations happens at a bar, so we are drinking.
Of course.
Because
all four of us.
Social lubrication is going to be needed for
don't call it lubrication.
No, I love that.
I don't at all.
I love that.
I don't like it.
I'm going to call that now.
It's a social lubricant.
I strongly suggest against it.
Yeah, no, as a socially anxious person, this is definitely a social lubricant.
Absolutely.
It is needed.
Gotta make that shit go in.
Who wants to go first?
I want to know your opinion.
I want to go last.
I want to know your.
Are we going to show it?
Instigating
I want to go last. Should we show it? Show it. Show it.
I feel like everybody's already seen it.
It's on the corner. It's on the corner.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Pulling it up. Is it gonna have sound?
No, you can just cut. I mean, it doesn't have. I didn't turn up the sound, but it's okay. It's fine. The homies going for it.
When I saw
Classic
that face. And I saw that reaction. I was like, oh,
I didn't even see her face at first. I just seen Will laughing.
And
I saw Will laughing.
She looked angry, but he laughed though.
He laughed.
We're
gonna get into it. No worries.
Boom.
Also, can we agree that slap looked fake?
We're gonna talk about it.
We don't have to watch it again.
No. We just wanted for reference, and we wanted to show off the new setup. This is a new set, guys.
I feel like whenever we decided that this is what we were going to talk about on the podcast, and Marcel was like, are we going to talk about anything else? I was like, I just don't think that we can.
No, I don't think
because
we're
there are so many layers.
There's so many things to unpack
on
here.
this.
There is.
And I almost made a bullet point list because I was like, I want to make sure that I
talk
hit
on this
all
and this and this. Yeah.
the points. I didn't. They're all in my head. No worries.
Oh, we're going to get there.
We'll get there.
We're going to get there. This is such a great topic.
But did you think it was real? When you saw it?
Yes.
Immediately.
For reference, 3 of us went on Sunday.
Did you see it together?
What was that?
Did you all see
it
together?
No.
Okay.
3 of us on Sunday, just for in terms of the how we saw it in real time, quote unquote. Yeah. We were here. We were partying because we were. I did my post birthday little bash or whatever, right? So a lot of us were here. We actually recorded some stuff that night, so you guys will see it eventually, maybe a compilation or something of us just going hella ham, already drunk as fuck. So at the end of that, everybody was kind of coming down. It was 1 a.m. or something like that, and I pull up Twitter because that's where I get my topics or whatever. I pull up Twitter and it just said Will Smith, Chris Rock. I was like, oh, okay, let me see what happened at the Oscars. I was like, oh, it's the Oscars. And then I pulled Marcela aside and I was like, look at this.
I think we both saw it at the same exact time.
At first glance, you know how the Oscars would, and the Grammys, they'll do do antics.
Yeah.
They'll do little skits or something.
Yeah.
Whenever
That's what we thought
Gaga did her suit, the guy from Queens or whatever that she was in, and she did a whole monologue as that person, and it was this little antics novelty thing. I was like, oh, they're doing a comedy bit. They're doing a comedy bit. Totally a comedy bit.
Yeah.
They're killing it right now, right? And then I saw it in full context and everything, and I was like, why are we not recording tomorrow?
Yeah.
That was my first thought. And then I showed Bree, so we all kind of had it in real time. But by Monday, afternoon, midday, the group chat was on fire.
Well, I didn't know about it. I woke up on Monday, and I think I saw like a TikTok, and I was like, oh, I cannot wait until like my For You page is all like compile of all the videos that are going to explain the situation. So I was like, Twitter. And I went on Twitter and I saw the video and I was like, is this real? Because again, like they do like those little bits and those little sketches and it's supposed to look real, but we know it's not and whatever. And so I see it and I'm like, holy shit. But like Chris Rock looks really awkward. But up until then, I'm like, this is weird. Like, what a weird bit, if it is a bit. And then Will Smith sits down and yells back at him.
Really
That's when I was like, I see Lupita's like face in the back, and I'm like, oh no, this is not fake.
But people still think that it's fake, but it wasn't like obviously
it
like
just
the,
feels
like they
so
like they,
surreal. Like I feel like that where I'm like, I am not there yet to like accept that it's real, but it's not because I think it's like stage. It just feels so insane.
It doesn't happen. Those kinds of things doesn't happen.
But also, my thing at the beginning, I saw it and I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. You know, like I can't believe that happened. Whatever. And then, you know, I was like at work, I went on about my day, and then I got home and I was on my phone, like on TikTok and social media, and everybody was freaking the fuck out about it. And there was like arguments and discourse, and there was like a bunch of shit going on, and I was like, oh, we're so, okay, sure, yeah, that's fine. And then Tuesday was going on, and everybody's still losing their fucking mind. And I'm like, all right, what am I missing? Because I am not understanding something. Why is like what? And now it's Wednesday and all I see people talk about is that moment. And I'm like, all right, either something is not right, something is not clicking in my head, or y'all are crazy, because I don't, like, I get it. It was a crazy moment, but there's no way that we're still, like, everybody feels that fucking strongly about it 72 hours later.
Right.